Hey Dragonlings, welcome back to my channel. I promised to do like a kanban overview. So for today's progress check-in, the first thing it's gonna be kind of like in two parts. The first thing I'm gonna do is talk about my progress for November goals, and then I'm going to talk about this kanban board. So I only had 3 November goals. The first one was NaNoWriMo. My goal was to work on Damned and Dangerous 2, Damned and Dangerous Quartet 2, which is called Damned and Dangerous. There's a long story behind that. I'll do a video on it. I do have a video about it in the past, but I'll do an updated video about it eventually. Someday. And then I also wanted to work on Warlocks, which you can kind of see on this poster board over here. This is where I had started doing some planning, and then I changed to doing planning completely on computer. So there's that. Alright, so, and then I also had an Instagram challenge that I was doing. That was goal number 2, and then I had these NaNo Uncut videos, which is goal number 3. I have missed a couple of days of the Instagram challenge, but I have caught up, and then NaNo Uncut I've been doing every day, even when I've been so tired that I almost forgot about it and just did it real quick before I went to bed kind of thing. So, that is an update on my progress for this week. It has been 21 full days in November. How are you guys doing on your November goals? If you're doing NaNo, tell me how you are doing on your NaNo goals. Alright, let's go ahead and talk about the kanban board, which is a lot of you guys have showed some interest in. I have done a full video on setting this up, which I will link in the description below. So you can see how I actually set this up. Initially, the initial setup was for like last quarter, I believe, whereas this is now quarter 4. The video I did about quarter 4 changes just showed a picture of it. I didn't actually do a video where I set it up. I will be doing, starting with Q1 2021, I will be doing a full takedown setup video. I'm already starting to think of ideas on how I'm going to work that because of angles and cameras and videos and footage and yeah, stuff like that. So I'm already starting to figure that out, and it will be happening. It just hasn't happened yet. My first question before we actually get started is, what do you guys do with what I call graveyard ideas? That's actually these for me. They're ideas that I originally had at the beginning of the quarter, but as the quarter went on, they didn't come to fruition for one reason or another. Either they were ideas that I just completely changed my mind about, or other things happened instead of those, so I just didn't do them at all. For example, the first one is the tool planner, teacher planner. I bought a teacher planner, but it's an academic planner from June 2020 to June 2021. And of course, I haven't started schooling yet. I'm going to start schooling January 2021, so I run January to December for schooling. And yeah, so I haven't set that up, and it's not going to be set up because I don't know if I can use those pages the way I want to. So it goes into the graveyard. The next one was my Montana trip review. I've talked about the trip here and there in enough clips that I just decided not to do an actual full video for it, so that went into the graveyard. And the last idea was supposed to be a NaNo announcement video where I also said happy birthday to Justin, because I was originally going to post that video a week before NaNo actually started. Well, less than a week before NaNo actually started. On the 26th, because I usually post videos on Mondays. My husband's birthday was on a Monday. I was going to do that, and it never happened. Instead, I did the NaNo Uncut announcement, so that video went into the graveyard. So, what do you do with graveyard ideas? Do you keep them on your kanban board? Do you get rid of them and toss them in the trash? Do you have a graveyard section on your kanban board? I'm curious. I know with quarter 1 I'm going to be taking this poster board down because I've got some post-it notes on here that kind of camouflage in and blend in and hide because they're the same color as the poster board. So I'm going to be getting a poster board that's a different color, and I'm going to be adding a graveyard section just for ideas that I get rid of. Like, they're not going to happen. It's not that I didn't accomplish them, it's that I changed my mind about doing them at all. Alright, let's actually talk about what's on here. This is for my bullet journal 2020. I've got it organized by color. If you don't know what a kanban system is, it's where you section off a board in 3 parts. The top is, actually, I usually see them from left to right, honestly, but in my case, I did it vertically instead of horizontally. Did I say that right? Yeah. So to do is at the top, the middle section is working on, and the bottom section is completed tasks. So I've got it organized. Purple tabs are anything dealing with organization, and YouTube videos for some reason got grouped in there. I'm not certain why. Orange is writing projects. So yeah, yellow I did as my quarterly, those are writing challenges. So orange is writing projects. Yellow is writing challenges. I'm not certain how that worked out like that, but it did. I don't know what was going on through my mind when I set this up, honestly. And then the blue that blends in is family fun, basically. I have a video on my Q4 goals, and that will probably explain why I chose the colors I did as far as organization goes. But I can't remember off the top of my head what made me choose the organization that I did. I know that purple was supposed to be organization. I just don't know how YouTube got grouped up into that. It doesn't matter. So the first one is my bullet journal stuff for 2020. I've only got 3 months left up in the to-do area to get basically caught up, and that's October, November, December. Obviously, we're in November. I don't know if I'm going to get caught up before December, which is why I have a tab for December as well. Below that is all the stuff to set up for my bullet journal for 2021. And it says bullet journal 2021, but it's also my work planner. It is my, because I want to keep a work planner separate from my actual bullet journal. And then I also have my YouTube ideas video planner. So I have 3 planners I'll be using next year, and I will be doing a video about them. It is coming, but I want to get them set up first, and then I'll do overview videos. The last one on here is my December newsletter. I'm pretty bad about getting newsletters out on time, so I'm trying to get better. So I've got a note up here to remind myself. The last 2 are tag videos. One I was tagged directly by Caro, and I still have to do that. The other one is a tag that I saw Aphrodite do that I want to do myself. This, of course, is Damned and Dangerous 3. This is FB2, which is Fire and Brimstone 2. Those are the 2 writing projects I'm going to be focusing on the rest of this year, and the reason for that is because they both come out spring of next year. That is the goal, at least. I am not putting pre-orders up until I am positive they are ready to go, but that is the goal, is to have those ready for publication by spring of next year. Of course, this is my Q4 7-day writing challenge. I will be doing that the second week of December, and I will be vlogging the experience, so keep an eye out for that. And then, of course, December family fun, my Monster Munchkin fun, and date night with Wolf Love, which is what I call Justin, my husband. So that is all the stuff I still have left to do, plus the graveyard stuff, for this quarter. In my progress section, I've got my August 2020 for bullet journal, my September 2020 for bullet journal, the Instagram challenge I'm currently working on, the NaNo Uncut videos and thumbnails that I'm currently working on. I already have chapters 1 through 5 edit for the Fire and Brimstone book down here because I've actually already started on that. It says edit on that post-it note, but I'm actually going to be doing a complete rewrite because I've had some ideas that when I was in the final stages of getting ready to publish Dear Satan, the first book in the series, I was like, oh, I know how to tie this whole series together, and it's going to start with this book. So I'm going to be doing a complete rewrite of this. It's going to get more serious because I feel like while there was some seriousness in Dear Satan, there's going to be even more serious stuff happening in Demon Rider, which is the second book, and it's going to deal with, I'm going to go ahead and put here that this is possibly going to be a trigger for people, but it's going to deal with trafficking of children and sex trafficking. Just so you know, that is going to be a thing. It's also going to deal with suicide, alcoholism. There's going to be a lot of things that happens in Demon Rider that is possibly more triggering. And I just want to let you guys know now, if that's something that you cannot handle. I try to keep my books lighthearted, but there are serious issues that happen in the books. So, forewarning. The other thing that needs to happen still this month is I need to have my date night with Justin. For last month, October, we did have, let me go ahead and point this down some more so you guys can see the bottom portion. Alright, so you can see what we have done. As you can see, there's 3 post-it notes on here of the fun stuff. We had fun with Monster Munchkins already, date night for October, those were both October stuff, and then Monster Munchkin fun in November. The Monster Munchkin fun, those are what I call my kids, by the way. I call my kids Monster Munchkins. That's what they are. I've done that since my oldest was born. But, we've been doing like family movie nights, basically around dinner time. We pick a movie, we sit down as a family and watch it together. And I say as a family, my husband 90% of the time doesn't join us because he's either at work or he is playing games on his days off, or like he's got D&D at night 2 days a week that he's off. So there is that. And then for our date night, he and I basically did kind of secluded ourselves in our room, did a movie and a dinner and a movie is basically what we did. So that's how that's worked out, and we'll probably do the same thing for November, which was what I was trying to get at, is Justin and I will probably just seclude ourselves in our room, eat some dinner, and binge watch a TV show or something. I think we did Witcher in October. I think that was our binge watch movie. We watched all of Witcher, I think. Or was that last quarter? It might have been last quarter. And I think this quarter we'll do Mandalorian. I don't know how we're going to do Mandalorian yet. I think I'm going to be pulling an all-nighter to do that, because the whole point of the date night is to do something when he's off and the kids are asleep, basically. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Then down here I call it Achievement Unlocked. I liked the ideas of winning trophies during video games, and I don't remember who gave me the idea. I think it was a friend of mine. She posted a GIF, I think, that said Achievement Unlocked. And I've been using Achievement Unlocked anytime I complete something, whether it's for work related, whether it's just in my own personal life. Anytime I complete a goal, no matter how big, I say Achievement Unlocked. So I made myself some stickers and then did that. Yeah, it's a thing. Just go with it. I like it. It's a me thing. Anytime I complete something, it's Achievement Unlocked. So there's already a yellow tab down here for the Q4 7-day challenge because I announced the idea. What I do is I send out the story idea, a couple story ideas, to my newsletter subscribers with the covers I would like to purchase, and I let them choose what story idea I'll be working on. And I already told them the winner of the last newsletter. I did update it with this last newsletter that I sent out too. So I announced what I'm going to be working on and when I'm going to be working on it. So that post-it note's already made it to the Achievement Unlocked area. This is for Fire and Brimstone 1, which was Dear Satan. I'm not certain why they're not stacked on top of each other, but for some reason they're not. I don't know why. Don't ask me. But that's all for Dear Satan. I don't know why it's separated. This is for Damned and Dangerous Quartet 2, which is already done too, so it's all the way down here. Let's see. Project Author Tube, which was my video for Project Author Tube, which Tamara put together. Did that. My November newsletter. This is my newsletters for both November and October, stacked on top of each other. The Q3, Q4 goals video, which I posted, and I will have a link to in the description. And then, of course, all of the stuff I've done to catch up on my 2020 bullet journal so far. And that is what I have accomplished this quarter. Again, I will be doing another full video when I take all of this down and set up for Q1. I'm also going to be redoing my kanban board because I think I want to make the middle section smaller. I want to make it so that because I need more room in the to-do area and more room in the already completed area. So I think that means making this smaller. And I think I also want to section off like a third of this to be a graveyard for any ideas that are just not going to happen at all. So my kanban board is going to change. I'm also going to change the color so that the sticky notes don't blend in. Whether I change it to black or white, I haven't decided yet. But I'm going to get a new kanban board. I'm going to set everything up for Q1 of 2021. Yes, I'm using a back scratcher to point out stuff I couldn't reach. So yeah, that is the plan. That is what I've done so far this quarter and how everything's going. I will definitely complete all this stuff in the in progress section before the end of the quarter. I don't know how much of these two projects are going to get done. I've got them all the way outlined, and I've already decided that whatever I don't complete in the in progress section, it helps if I actually tip it up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay. These two projects, I'm not certain how much I'm going to get done, but I've already decided that anything that's in the in progress section that doesn't get done before Q1 of 2021 is going to roll over into that quarter. So whatever doesn't get done of these two will roll over into that quarter. And I will definitely have a video about that because that's going to be the start of my Millwordy challenge. I do have an announcement video about Millwordy, but I will have another basically reminder announcement video where I talk about my full plan, and because I've already been plotting that out and how I'm going to work everything. So keep an eye out for that. There's a lot of videos coming next year. Oh boy. Tomorrow's going to be, not tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's going to be a busy day, but next year is going to be a busy year, and I'm trying to get everything set up for it. Yeah. Anyways, so my questions were, how are you guys doing on your November goals? If you're working on NaNo, how are you guys doing on NaNo? And what do you guys do with, if you do kanban board setup, what do you guys do with ideas that you just decide you are not going to do at all? It's not that you don't get to them. It's just that you decide partway through that you're just not going to do them. I'm curious. So let me know that all down in the comments below, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another video. Bye, Dragonlings.